Okay, so everything now is being from closed guard. Let's look at open guard. So there's two ways of playing open guard if the guy's on their knees. Okay, I can either have two legs to the outside or two legs to the inside. So I can put my hand under the collar again. I'm not really worried if it's up here. It's just a grip. Open my legs and I'll kind of shrimp onto my side and kind of make like a knee shield guard like this. That's two legs on the outside. Or maybe Matthew pushes this down and steps over. Anytime he steps over, yes, I am into Z-guard or knee shield half guard, and this if I play this game, this is good, but the only thing I can do is come up on an elbow and swim this second leg in. Now I have two legs on the inside. So really, you know, you can play two legs on the outside, two legs on the inside, one on the in, one on the out, whatever your game and you know, whatever you're good at. But we're going to look at just from two legs on the outside to start with. So from close guard, I'm going to make that first initial grip. I'll shrimp onto my side and I get into my knee shield position. Now, if I'm up against somebody who's continually breaking this grip, I'm letting go as Matthew breaks the grip. If I hold on to this, I'm going to end up with a weakened grip, and that's not good for your jiu-jitsu. So as he breaks that grip, I just let go, and my knee shield go to pass. Matthew can't pass without engaging. His hands have to make some kind of grips either on the bottom leg or the knee shield to smash my knee down, and then he'll have to use movement, and my hand will go back in immediately. And again, if he tries to break that grip again, that's fine. It never goes in until he goes to do something. It's back in again. So once we've mastered that skill, go for it again there, bro. I just let it go. And for him to pass, he has to engage. The minute he does, it's back in again. So after playing this monotonous drill, he might just leave that there. And then as he pushes down on my knee, there's the first grip. I have the angle. We talked about this in week one. Angle, the angle I go for the underside of the overside. If my head is on the right side of Matthew's head and I've made an initial right hand grip, there's four fingers on the inside. Now I'm in half guard now, but I just make that connection and curl my wrist. That's option one. Let's do it again. So again, from close guard, I'll make that first initial grip. I turn on to my side. Again, if he pops that grip off, that's no problem. And my knee shield keeps him at bay. But the minute he starts to get into a passing position, notice the way his postures come down again. That hand straight in again. And we might have to continually do this, you know. But eventually he'll step over. The second he does freeze still there's the angle. I already have that first grip. Second hand comes in, and now we're just into the choke. Let's get one more angle on that now. So from close guard, I'm here, I turn into the knee shield, he pops that off, I just wait for him to engage his hands, and the second he steps over, there's my first move. So we could be up against someone who's stalling and they're inside your knee shield, your open guard, and they're not really doing anything, so here's another option. So let's say make that grip and I'm here, and maybe, you know, Matthew might have made grips in my pants, that's fine, but he's procrastinating and he's dithering, he's not too sure what pass to do. So from there I'm on my left side, I'm just going to extend, even if he's gripped that, I just extend this leg, pull on the collar, and change my hip side from being on my left hip to being on my right hip. See, I'm on a collar drag and we held a post. Where's my head? On the right side, which means it's the underside choke. I'll go back to close guard again and put that on. So again, one more time on that. I'm in close guard, I make that grip, I move into the knee shield. Anytime I feel that he's not really trying to pass my guard, or he's made grips and he hasn't made a reaction, he'll want to either push this knee down and step over, or he will put pressure on this and try to crush the knee shield. We'll look at that in a minute. So from there, I just keep this grip, I extend my leg, even if he could be hanging onto the pants. So I do three things. One, grip on the collar. Two, extend my leg. And three, I turn my hip. The second I do that, there is the angle I need for the cross collar choke. Let's look at one more variation from there. When would I use the over grip one? Say I'm here, I move into my knee shield. So up until now, Matthew has been passing by stuffing the bottom leg. Another thing we're doing is either weave passing, or crushing my knee sheath. Watch the way his head's come down. Now, there's no way I don't have the angle for the underside. Even the overside, the over grip I don't have either because his head's too close to mine. But watch, I just move my head this way. And now I just chop that in, make the grip, turn my elbow in, and we have the overside cross choke from half guard. Let's just get one more angle on that, bro. Just on this side's perfect. So again, from close guard, first hand comes in, I bring in my knee sheath, Matthew tries to pop that off, I let him pop it off, I wait for him to gauge and it's back in again. If he pushes down on the bottom leg and steps over, there's my entrance into the underside cross choke. Or sometimes he might even do a wee pass, he just might sprawl and use his chest. Watch the way his head is so low. Now again, from that position, he'll be bringing his head this way because this is the side. Once he crushes my knees, Matthew's pathway will be this way. He doesn't want to pass to the side that my knees are pointing. So his head will move there, and if you notice, there's no way I can go for the underside choke. Even the overside grip, because his head's too close, so he just move my head this way. There's the spot, I slap it in, I make the grip, I turn my wrist, and then we're in. Just one more angle on that, you're on this side, bro. So we play the game from close guard, I get into open guard with legs on the outside, if he pops that off, it's no problem. The framing of my legs keeps Matthew away from me. I want distance between us so I can play the game. Matthew needs to get close and he needs to start bringing my knees down and things like that. So anytime he gets close, that hand's back in again. When he pushes down on that bottom leg and moves around, my head's on the right side, that's underside time. Or if he starts to smear my knee down and comes this way, I can't get the underside, I just move my head this way. Slap that in, make the grip, turn my elbow in, and again, overside cross choke. That's how we set that choke up from open guard control when the opponent is on their knees.